Hello everyone, this is Vanshika Tainwala, legal intern under Lexis and Company for the month of June, and today in this video I will be talking about the case of censorship. The name of the case is S. Rangarajan versus P. Jagjeevan Ram. So, the case of S. Rangarajan versus P. Jagjeevan Ram, it was directed that there must be proper balance between one of the right free speech and restriction of any social interest. So, the freedom of conveying any idea through movies has also some restrictions which are placed under Article 19(2) of the Indian Constitution. So, these restrictions come under several policies like integrity, sovereignty, national security, morality or contempt of court. So, the law demands that it cannot be concurred unless in any special situation and the community interest can face any such kind of public damage. So, the basic facts of this case was, on 1987, the producer applied to an exhibition certificate for the film Ore Oru Gramathil. So, the film was based on the theme reservation policy must be based on the economic condition rather than the caste system. So, in this film, there was no kind of warrant that it contains the theme of caste consideration or reservation policy. Neither this case gave any kind of consideration relating to sovereignty, integrity and national security of India. So, the movie was awarded. Later, 8 of the 9 members of the committee were in favor to grant the certificate, but only one person opposed them. So, the chairman of the censor board referred for the review under the second review committee that was also consisted of 9 members. After the whole examination, they concluded to issue a U certificate after deleting some scenes from the movie. So, the movie was awarded a national award by the Directorate of the Film Festivals of the Government of India, and after the projection of the movie, a writ petition was filed at the Madras High Court with a view that the movie has expressed the reservation policy of the government's irresponsibility. So, the division bench revoked the certificate on the ground of the minority section, and thus the appellant went to the apex court, that is the Supreme Court of India. So, first issue in this case was whether the film can be issued certificate by the censorship board. So both the parties contended their arguments, and in the end the Justice Jagannatha Shetty delivered the judgment of the court, and he delivered that Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution guarantees the freedom of speech and expression, which also includes the freedom of communication with the help of the movie. But these rights have some restrictions, so they need to be obliged under Article 13(2) of the Indian Constitution, and the particular permissible membership must be permitted based on the social interest and the standard of society, which is mentioned under Article 19 Clause 2 of the Indian Constitution. He also gave reference to few of the cases relating to the censorship cases. So the judgment was reversed and the film was allowed to be projected. So, to critically analyze this case, we analyze that Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution, it guarantees that the freedom of speech and expression also includes any mode of media. So, there are some restrictions which are mentioned under Article 19 Clause 2, and Article 15 Clause 4 is the only exception to the doctrine of equality that comes under Article 15 Clause 1, and in that way Article 16 Clause 4 is an exception that relates to the public employment under Article 16(1), 16(2). So, to conclude, the Supreme Court of India confirmed the query of the film censorship under Article 19 Clause 1 Clause A of the Indian Constitution. In this case, the Madras High Court revoked the U certificate of the film this was a Tamil film, and thus banned the film to be projected. So the film was criticizing the government's reservation policy and can indeed over the sovereignty, integrity and the national security of the India. So the film also received a national award by the Directorate Film Festival of the Government of India. After the verdict of the High Court, the plea went to the Government of Supreme Court of India, and the conclusion by the Supreme Court of India held that the freedom of speech and expression is the most important and legitimate right as per the perspective of cinema or any other mode of communication. So it is essential in order to maintain such fundamental right which is enshrined in our Indian Constitution, and the censorship, and under the censorship scheme, this freedom should be guaranteed to the media houses and to the film houses, so that the freedom of speech and expression is not curtailed by any hands. So this case was very important in the ambit of censorship of movies, So the name of the case was S. Rangarajan versus P. Jagjeevan Ram. So this was how the Supreme Court concluded this case. Hope you understood this case. Thank you.